Hey everybody, it's Tim and Gemma, back again for another mental health moment. And today we will be talking about journaling. We have had a couple of requests for journaling topics and how-tos and what is it and why do we do it. And I think it's a really great topic. So we are going to do a full episode on journaling, but we'll do just a mental health moment on it to start. So over the past half a year, we've been broadcasting weekly on the Mental Health Hour and talking quite a bit about journaling in every episode that we've done and how therapeutic it is and how huge it's been for my own recovery. I can't tell you how awesome it is to sit down and write, just pen and paper, old school style, and just write down the thoughts in your head, what happened that day, and how you're feeling and what you did good, what you did bad, what you want to do better, gratitude, everything that you're grateful for is another great topic for journaling. Gemma, how has journaling helped you?
I was very much the same at the start, where I didn't think that it would do much for me. It didn't help, and I really struggled to get going at first. But now it's something that I've done pretty much every day for good way before Thomas was born, so like over 8 years now. And because of my medical condition with my hands and stuff, I can't actually write so much, so I've switched to more digital. So I am a great one for having it on my phone and doing it in apps, and that way it's always with me. So I definitely would say that if it's not something where you can sit and write, definitely I'm one that would help say like go for the digital side of it, because you don't have to write loads and loads, and you can just, like, some days when I've not felt so great, just a couple of words and things like that. Or in the middle of the night when you wake up and you think of something, you're like, oh, I haven't done something in the journal, and it's all there to come back to. And one thing I love about journaling is, like, I like to be able to like sit down and think, oh, what was I doing say 2-3 years ago, and just have a look back and just see how far I've come. And that's great to be able to do that, just to see how far you've come.
Yeah, you can literally write down lists, you can budget, you can journaling comes into play in so many different ways.
Yeah.
And we'll get into a little bit more of that. So we talked a little bit about why journaling is awesome, but what do we journal about? I journal mainly about my recovery. I like to write down everything that I'm going through. There was a lot more in the beginning when I first started down the road to recovery with this substance abuse issue. It was pretty in depth, and every day there was a lot of new information coming my way, and I was just recording all my thoughts and everything that I was feeling, and that way I can go back and look like a playbook. That's one thing I've said on the show before. It's like your playbook for life. When a quarterback is on the field and he is going through a set of downs, he comes off the field and then he reviews it with his offensive coordinator. And that's kind of the same thing as journaling. You go over what you just did and see how you can better yourself for the next set of downs. Just to kind of throw a sports metaphor out there for anybody that is into the sports like I am. But yeah, I like to, every time I'm feeling something new or feeling something different, or even those old feelings that drum up from my past, I like to write them down and clear my head, especially if it's later at night and I can't sleep, I got the racing thoughts. I like to journal them down so I can come back to them in the morning and look and see what was going through my head. And that's just some of the things that I do. Gemma, how about yourself? What do you journal about?
Yeah, so some of mine also stems into my recovery, like my food diary. Every day I will write down what I've had because that helped me with my recovery from bulimia and anorexia. Then there's the gratitude side of things. Every day I like to write something from that day that I'm grateful for because sometimes it's hard to see, especially when you've had a bad day, it's hard to think of anything positive. So just to end the day with that, like the gratitude side of things, something just to find anything from that day that you're grateful for brings a positive spin back onto the day. And then there's just like my day-to-day like mood diary, things like that, just how I'm feeling, what I've done that day. Sometimes it's not very long. And certainly when my son was diagnosed with cancer, I wrote certainly for the first, like definitely the first year, it would be about everything that he'd been through and what we'd done, all things like that. And I did the same when he was born for the first year of his life, so that I could go back and look through it and see. And with the journal I have, like I like to do the sleep side as well. So my smartwatch records how much sleep I have, and then I can upload that into the journal. So I can also track my sleep. It tracks what I eat, and just to try to
Mm.
make me healthy as well. Like because I've
Right.
lost a lot of weight, so it's all about keeping healthy as well. So the journals really can be for anything at all, and I like to combine them all, like all my eating, my sleeping, my mood. I combine it all into one, so it really can be for anything. And with
Yeah, that's
all
important to
mental
mention.
things.
That's very important to mention that it
Mm-hmm.
can be, it's more than just your day-to-day life.
Mm-hmm.
It's for everything. Like you can journal um, your food, you, budgeting can be considered journaling almost,
Mm-hmm.
like, and just everything that happens or stresses you out. If you can get it down on paper, it kind of takes some of that stress away.
Yeah, definitely. And with
So as you can see, there's plenty of options available out there. I myself, I prefer the old school composition book style, pen and paper. That's like 50% of it for me. 50% is the channeling my words, my okay, here we go. So as you can see, there are plenty of options available for you. Uh, I myself like the composition book, the old school style, pen and paper. That's a lot of it for me. Is not only just channeling my thoughts onto paper, but the actual feeling of writing that stuff down is part of the therapy process for me. Whereas Gemma's more in tune with the Apple Watch and the apps, the App Store applications that you can get,
mm-hmm.
um, and that's another avenue that you can go down if you enjoy that. And Gemma, if you don't mind sharing some of that about Discord, and we'll pop some of that in our Discord. Uh, Take it away.
Yeah. So as you say, we've got the Discord, which we share loads and loads of information about the show, previous shows, all the things that we get, all the slides, everything's in there. It's a really friendly group of people that are all there to help each other out, share their experiences, and like literally everything. We've just started, you just made a new section on journaling, which is good because whilst we've mentioned journaling loads in like every episode, we've not actually done a full episode about journaling. So that's going to be on the 12th of January. It will be episode 33. So if you join the bio link, if you go onto the bio link even and join the Discord, you won't miss it. It's all there. Make sure you subscribe to everything, but the bio link and everything is down below, and you will find a Discord link in there too. So don't forget to join, and see you soon. Bye for now.
Yes, see you soon.